The first thing that I'm hearing is follow the upgrade and not the outcome. This is very huge because we tend to get caught up in the 3D way with duality. And it makes us feel like we do something to get something because that's what we've all been taught. That was a part of our programming. So we get caught up following the outcome of something, even when it's just brand new. You got to think about it. It is so rare for something to pop off the first time you actually do it. But it does happen, but it is so rare. And then normally I heard one hit wonder. A lot of times people get a one hit wonder because something they did just popped off that time, but they hadn't figured out how they did it, right? So nothing else ever popped off like that unless they continuously started to work on it, if you understand what I'm saying. So be easy with yourself. And this is something that outcome is something that we should not even be focused on, period. Because many of you here today have already witnessed in your own lives how the outcome, when the outcome unfolded, it did not unfold in a way that you thought it would. It never does. And from what I learned on my journey is that just because you may be guided, let's just say, to make a video and you made some changes and you were guided to make a quick video with the new changes that you were learning, this new creation that you are doing. And so you do the video and it doesn't go as well as you expected it. And all of a sudden you'll notice your energy is attached to that outcome. If that is you, I heard you're learning to master your energy, become more aware of your energy, focus on what you're doing so you could become aware of your energy and detach, right? Detach your energy from the outcome. So this could be a practice that you are doing right now in your life, or you're I heard it is present in your life right now, like someone is working on this but didn't know the knowledge of it, and you gotten your confirmation right now. You're learning how to take your energy off of people, places, things, etc., especially these outcomes, because it begins to, of course, anything we put our energy on or attach to, it then begins to have control over us. Okay. And as you know, if you don't, on the journey, it's not a straight line. It's all over the place, right? I posted posting the other day about, I thought my spiritual journey was going to be all zen and stuff, and all of a sudden it was a man hanging in the fence type stuff, if you heard. So it's not as it seems. So every piece of the puzzle always comes together. So just because, let's go back to that video, you were guided to make and create that video, it doesn't mean that it was meant to pop off or get a certain amount of views or likes and none of that. It all serves a purpose because everything is doing something within you. And I'm getting like this feeling like some of you right now are in the space. Well, the first thing I want to say is like, I love being wrong. Right? That's something I began to say to myself, because as humans, we were also taught like to want to be right all the time from things that we experienced and saw. And so you'll notice that in your life, or previously in your life, or in the lives of others, it's always about wanting to be right. And I'm picking up like an energy of like separation. There's a lot of things that create separation from us as humanity, right? As humans. So what I'm picking up is like, so I always tell myself I love being wrong because I'm okay with being wrong. And when I am wrong, I get a chance to learn, and it's much easier than trying to be right all the time, and this fighting and controlling and blockages, and you can see the flip side of that. So what I'm also picking up through that is like, it's a mind hack, right? It helps you to be open to try these new things without latching on to these outcomes, with being okay with being wrong. Mistakes are only lessons in our life, and this seems so simple, but again, this is a practice. Okay, so be mindful of attachments to outcomes. And I got this feeling that some of you I heard that dreaded, tired, right? I feel that you are looking for this destination and not enjoying the journey. And I feel like you are also attaching to these outcomes. again, when we attach to outcomes, it then slows down our process. Okay, and I can understand why they would bring this message through right now today, because May, baby, I heard blossom and blooming. It's a whole new season. Okay, I heard staying tapped on. What? Tapped on? I've never heard that word, y'all. Let me know if that's even a word you heard. Okay, so stay tapped in and turn on in May. I heard in May you will be enjoying more of your experiences. You will begin to feel lighter. There is planets and things that are aligning to work in your favor. I heard your finances will begin to rise. Okay. For some of you, you can look on your astrological chart, but how do I say this? Like some of you could be like Libras, or it could be any of you. You're in due for like some sort of inheritance, windfall, some type of cash flow is coming in towards those of you who are resonating with this or feel this coming towards you. Okay, they're saying you've had a hard time and it's been a long time with this sort of struggle in your finances, but you showed up differently than before. So things are beginning to turn around for you, okay? May's going to feel very lighter. So in the month of May, you're going to notice, you're going to learn how to like create this balance between when to do, when to be, when to act, when to receive, stuff like that. It's going to be a nice flow, right? When to rest. And you're going to be, they're saying, more exciting times, more fun times, play times, adventurous, more travels. And many of you may even notice this even occurring in your personal life and personal experiences right now. The first word I'm feeling is like adventurous, being very adventurous. I'm hearing childlike spirit. Okay, this is something that we all come here to learn how to do, is to be more playful in our life. And I'm hearing something about the environment, right? Okay, someone is learning to master their environment right now. Okay, and that could be the physical environment. Maybe you're in a place where you feel that things outside of you keeps controlling you. So you're seeing what that is, and you're noticing attachments that you have to it, and you're going within and making those changes, which when you basically will begin to master yourself, which then you will master that environment because it will no longer have control over you, if that makes sense. Okay, so May, things are starting to look up on the bright side. I heard a breakthrough, right? A chance for the fun and the sun, right? A lot of sun, like a lot of uplifting, a lot of movement, but I'm also feeling like balance energy, not like this full force, right? Because this is all a learning experience that we will all learn how to move in May, right? As this new person that you have been born into. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward because I got a lot more messages for you all today. Okay, you are a walking miracle, lovely. So welcome to the channel. I'm Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually, and I'm so grateful to have each and every one of you lovely souls here today. You're a walking miracle because you are a dreamer, and you have chosen to take a path that many are afraid to walk on, right? You see, there's things that I want to say that's coming through. Well, control is an illusion, and many of you are beginning to see that there are things that's going to happen regardless. If we worry, if we try to control it, all we do is rack our own brains, right? So many of you are in that season when you're in a space when you're learning how to let go of all those things that you cannot control. You can only control within here, lovely soul. Everything is leading you inward, all for a reason, okay? And so also, like I heard, of course, fear is an illusion, and cut through those illusions. It's like they said, like rise up, move through the energy so you can see clearly. Okay, the more you keep doing this process and moving forward, you'll be able to see whatever it is you was just standing in. You'll get the clarity and understanding of it, okay? So really start to pay attention to the patterns in your life that keep occurring in a way that is like co-creating with the universe. That's the message that I'm seeing, because there's things that continuously always happen, like you're integrating, you're rising, you're resting and stuff of that nature, okay? So back into what I was just speaking on. You are a dreamer, and safety is an illusion as well. Many people believe that certain things give them this sense of safety and security, meaning like a job. But now you can see the things in the world has begun to change. There are many people who probably thought that they would they were set for life. And then all these changes began to occur in life that we encourage in order for growth to continuously move along with these changes, right? So many things are changing in the world. So a lot of times, like what I'm getting at is like a job felt like security. I heard like a security blanket, and many people beginning to realize that it is not security. So my whole point is that like safety is an illusion, right? And you can use that however you choose to in your life. Not you are safe, but I'm meaning things that we think that is a safety net that's protecting us, that we settle for, right? And we want more, but we settle over here because we feel safe. Like this is the safety net for us. Okay, so that is the message that is coming through right now, but that is an illusion. So you are walking a path that many are scared to walk on, right? To live your dreams, to dream bigger than what you see out in the world, to dream bigger than what you see how others are living, right? So many people, some people may not understand the path that you walk on, but do not let others bring you down because they don't believe in themselves, so they may not believe in you. Okay, when someone doesn't believe in themselves, they did not believe in you. I'm getting the energy of like people can only give you what they have inside themselves. Okay, they want me to say that again. People can only give you what they have inside themselves. That's why it's important for you to give to yourself. Okay, I fill up your own voids, fill up your own cup, fill up you, baby. Okay, that's why introspection and inner work is key. There was also another message that was flowing in linked to something of that nature, but we're going to go ahead and move forward. Okay, so you are a walking miracle because you're doing what many are afraid to do. I did pick up some messages here where we're going to go into just some simple lessons from Bashar, right? So this is simple physics. What you put out is what you get back. For every action, there is an equal or opposite reaction. It's about creating the appropriate state you prefer in your own being and allowing reality to a sense to reflect back to you the shift you have made in yourself. You see, that goes to clarity. I was got to go straight into this, right? Kind of give you more clarity on what I was just speaking on. Okay, so the opposite is also true. You cannot perceive what you are not the vibration of. If you do not allow yourself in your definitions, your emotions, your thoughts, your actions, and behaviors in life to match the reality you say you prefer to live in, you will not be actually capable of perceiving any opportunities that can actually allow you to synchronistically shift yourself to that reality. So what you are not the vibration of is invisible to you. You have to be in the state to see the opportunities and doorways that lead you to a new reality. That clarifies exactly what just flowed through. Okay, I was guided to give out some definitions for you all. So divinity is the ability to transcend perceived limitations. Okay, many of you are starting to notice within you, you are transcending limitations, you're transcending fears, you're transcending old programs and so forth. It's just happening through you. And this is definitely teaching you how to not attach, right? And not give things meaning and let things just to happen through you, right? So divinity empowers you to transcend your own fears. Because then I was the guy to go ahead and speak into become empty and release so you can become full. The whole journey teaches us how to do this. Everything is leading us to something bigger, right? There is a greater power, right? You're starting to realize this, right? In your lives. Transcend the inner battle and triumph. You don't have to fight no more, lovely soul. You can transcend that battle and just work on you within yourself. Okay? You don't have to fight with yourself, basically. Align with your heart, then your mind, and keep an open channel in your heart and mind. Okay, I'm actually feel like my body just started going like this because I feel like somebody just like, I call it the tug of war, going back and forth, fighting themselves, right? It's almost like from familiar to unfamiliar, familiar to unfamiliar. I want to give off the affirmation. I am comfortable in the unknown. Relax your jaws, relax your shoulders, move your shoulders around. Use your imagination and see your body being totally relaxed. Relax down in your body, lovely soul. Okay, that's a message for someone out there. Eye of the storm. It doesn't matter what happens in your life. It doesn't matter what happens in your life. All that matters is how you respond to it. And that goes the lesson right now. Because for me, I know I was always taught to react. Until the more I went within and did inner work and started making those changes within myself, the more I then learned how to respond. I wasn't taught how to respond. I taught myself how to respond, right? So that gives me like this feeling, like, because I'm getting like this feeling like some people you'll see, they'll stay in the energy of like saying, this is what they did to you. This is how they did this to you. This, and that's just like a victim mentality in its own form. To be authentic, lovely soul, another message that's flowing through right now. My jaw's real tight myself. To be authentic, it's about being conscious and aware. It's not about just being positive. It's about being conscious as well. And when you are authentic, your words and your actions, your behavior, everything aligns with who you say that you are. That's a message for someone out there. Then I got these cards we're going to go into, which is going to be some signs and some downloads that I picked up for a couple of weeks for you all to bring to you. And I was guided to make it in this energy update of May. So 234 is a number that many of you here who have been seeing, or it's your first time you're hearing it, and you maybe begin to see this. This is a sweet sign that your future is bright. For those of you who've been living been working through some, difficult times and learning through some difficult times, this number may be showing up in your life. And this also will resonate with those who feel that life is not coming off the ground. Like, when this thing's gonna bounce, when this thing's gonna move, you heard things will be on the move soon. And that's what gave me a sign. Like, the message is like, someone, however it resonates to you, like, all these changes within you have changed, but the reality hasn't just yet changed. But those changes are within yourself, and they're about to project out there to your physical reality and begin to change. That could be a challenge itself. Okay, so be easy with yourself as you are becoming someone that you've never been, living a life like you're learning how to live a whole nother way. The whole point is you're learning how to live. There's a difference between surviving and thriving, existing and living. Lovely. So now you're learning how to live. To those of you who resonate with that, hold the faith, release the fear, and live your life to the fullest. Okay, did I say at the beginning, just live your life? That's a song that I was hearing in my head. Just live your life, baby. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Bring out that childlike spirit. Believe in you and the universe and co-create your reality. Okay, you're encouraged to build solid foundations that will hold strong even through the challenging times. Okay, there's this message like, okay, I'm starting to realize that when it comes to purpose and mission, this may be easy. If it resonates to you, try it for yourself and see how it works for you. It's to throw that stuff out the window. Often on my journey, as I continue to level up, I start throwing out these labels as long as I know who I am. I am who I am, and that is enough. That's what Bashar said as well, and those are the most powerful words you'll ever say. Some of the most powerful words you can say is, I am who I am, and that is enough, right? Because whenever you are like, I'm on a purpose, I'm on a mission, you feel obligated, you feel forced, you feel like you gotta do stuff, and you don't gotta do nothing. It's in a form of like what you want to do. Okay, that's a big change right there. What you got to do versus what you want to do. We was always, when you got a job and stuff and you grow up in the matrix, assimilation and program, all you think, we always told what we got to do, where we got to be and all that. No, it's not. It's I heard transition that is changing in your life, right? So when you take off the word mission and purpose, it will stop you from like feeling like you got to rush to be somewhere, the destination, allow you just to be you. So you can utilize that in your own life, because labels, I don't really like labels because they always make me feel like I have higher expectations for myself. So maybe someone needed that message. So life is always going to be this dance between dark and light, baby. Without the darkness, you wouldn't know how to appreciate the light, right? And there's many, 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 many reasons why the darkness teaches us. There's nothing to fear. It's all there to teach us, baby. It really, really is. And it goes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and more understanding comes as you continuously move along your path live your life, enjoy your life. Okay. I just feel like I really want to say that. But as we keep a strong foundation and we stay in harmony, we can move through the darkest valleys without becoming overwhelmed or knocked off our life's path, right? We surrender to this to higher source and we feed our creative soul, okay? Our passion driven life. So you can just live like this passion driven life in a form of like being creative, right? So being passionate is a whole nother thing versus looking for my purpose. I'm on my mission. Like passion manifests in your body as feel good, as pleasure, because your soul knows that you're going to follow that, right? So follow that bliss. Act on those passions, even if you feel a little shaky. I see somebody fearful in their boots, like a figure just like fearful in the boots, shaking in the boots. So you might be shaking in your boots, but take that opportunities because opportunities are forever being presented to you. It's the law of attraction. You attract it in. The whole point is to step into it, baby, because it's gonna come in a way you least expected. The outcomes unfold the way that they unfold. Woo! This is a mouthful of lessons today, y'all. Let me get a drink of water. Thank you all for being here, sharing your valuable time here with me today. I'm also going to pull some cards and intentions and give off some signs for you as well for the upcoming months and also where you are right now to give you more clarity and understanding. So keep a solid base while experiencing your life. You will discover these opportunities and doors opening wide. As we had that knowledge while ago, you can only perceive from where you are. That's why we're always changing and evolving and growing, lovely soul. Okay, so that message, we really want to push that back through so you can receive it. Always take what resonates and leave out what doesn't. Always trust your intuition over all external forces, people, anything. Always trust your intuition at the end so that you are always where you need to be. Move at the beat of your own drum, okay? You don't have to move at everybody else's speed, the world's speed. You move at your own speed. Follow your intuition. Always, at the end of the day, trust your intuition over everything. That's real talk. See that beauty and joy that surrounds you and keep a positive approach to your life and be aware of the negative aspects, okay? Everything brings us a lesson. When we trust in the awakening process, then we can enjoy the ride of our journey without trying to control every little angle and just ride on the flow. When we ride in the flow like water, you water too, baby. When we in the flow like a rock comes, we just flow right through it. You feel me? Because we don't get in our own way, create these obstacles, create these blocks. You'll realize the only person who's always been in the way is ourselves. That's what you'll learn on this journey. Okay, so enjoy the ride. Okay, this is where we discover this freedom, lovely soul. Even though it may feel uncomfortable, I am comfortable in the unknown. Some of you may be aware or you may be noticing as you follow the expansion energy and the flow, how convenient this truly is, how this truly does bring upon freedom. Because even when I started my own business, I was still slaving myself, right? So I had to learn myself how to go into the flow, because I would say, how am I ever going to do this, and there's all these other things if I'm just staying in this certain routine, doing these certain things in these certain ways. So then again, I had to break out of old patterns and routines once again, right? And everything is teaching you what you need to know, right? It's so true. I look back and when I first started my journey, I wanted to be somewhere else. I wanted to be doing all these other things. And as I got more clarity along my journey, I was like, shoot, I wasn't even ready. I wasn't even ready yet. You wherever you are where you are. You are where you are supposed to be. Enjoy the space that you're in. You can see all along the universe has been trying to get you to freedom, showing you how to free yourself. And now this is expanding bigger for many of you as you're expanding your consciousness. All along, a lot of people always say, well, God, why would God do this? Why would God do that? Why God got me doing this? And all along, one day, or many people here, maybe, or maybe you need the clarity. But what I've discovered, I should speak for myself, what I have discovered is that I laugh sometimes. I'm like, dang, all along, God always been there trying to help me, but I'm all in the way, thinking I know best. Let me share this with you real quick. It's like Brashard, in my own words, he was like, your higher self can see what you don't see, right? So your higher self be trying to guide you, right? And you be over here like, I don't want to do that right now. No, I don't want to, but I don't want to. All of a sudden you fall in the hole, and your higher self, look, oh, she fell in that hole. I was trying to help her I was going to let you know that was a hole there, right? And so I was trying to help you from not falling in that hole. And so our higher self sees what we don't see, but we be thinking we know best. And wisdom, what I've learned on my journey, can't kick in when I realize I don't know nothing and I don't know the way, right? And I surrendered to the control built within me, my source, my intuition, right? And let them guide me, okay? Because I'm tired of falling in holes. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, that was low-key funny. That was low-key funny. Live an intentional life. Your life is about to, or it's already changing for the better, baby. I'm hearing the best is yet to come. Let your creative spirit shine. However this means to you, be you, baby. This also means cultivating out of the box thinking when it comes to problem solving. You always have the solutions. That's real talk. When things don't go as expected, keep your faith and keep the faith in the journey. It's not straightforward, as we mentioned. You will be led to where you're supposed to be always. I do not believe in coincidence and coincidence. I believe everything is orchestrated, divinely orchestrated, and all happening in divine timing. We be at the right place at the right time, meeting around the right people. Everything is always working the way that it's supposed to be. Everything is divinely orchestrated from what I believe and from what I see. So you will always be exactly where you're supposed to be. You cannot F this up. You cannot go wrong on your journey. So let yourself be. Perfection is only a limitation. It just keeps you stuck. It just don't allow you to grow, because if you're perfect, then you don't need nothing else to learn. You feel me? So it's a straight trap. Someone is struggling with something, and there is an easier way than the way that you are seeing something. That could be a very specific message, and a message to someone: push through. And I'm also hearing finish where you started. Whoever you are moving in the right direction, and your angels want you to keep going. Keep believing in you and trust the universe to provide you with all the necessary resources to make your dreams a reality. You are here to create a positive impact in the lives of others, baby. Make sure that you are taking care of you. Let's go ahead and get the starting card. We got a card over here that's going to open up the message even deeper for us. And here's the card. We're seeing it together. We got Shiva, baby. Karma release. The end of a cycle. You heard? Debts are paid. You heard? Choose your destiny. You heard? We're going to read that, baby. We're going to read. Oh, that is so. Open up, baby. Open up. Allow yourself to open up, okay? Woo! Look at that. That message. Thank you, Shiva. Thank you for coming through. That message is just spot on to everything that we're saying. It's getting better, baby. It's getting better. It's changing. May finna show you some things. May finna show you. Man, I'm feeling like some June too. June 2, baby. Y'all come back to this video. Let me know the great things. Or let me know right now the great things that are already happening for you, baby. Okay, let's get into it. We got Shiva. Let's read the card. Y'all look at it. Okay. The end of a cycle. Debts are paid. Choose your destiny. Shiva is one of India's trinity of divine masculine. I think is this like Shiva's tears, the god? Because I have Rarushka beads. Okay, that's why the name is drawn to me. I feel drawn to it. Okay, it's one of the Shiva is one of the India's trinity of divine masculine gods. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego with the light of the universe behind him, showing his connection to the cosmos and holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in Hinduism: creator, preserver, and destroyer. Shiva is known as a destroyer lord because of his royal energy and ability to destroy fear, as the twin flame as Kalima. He knows, is it Kalima or Kalima? I've heard it before. I feel like I could be pronouncing it in my own way. Y'all know how I be doing. He knows what it's like to face some of the greatest fears and overcome them. As a faucet of divine masculine energy, he comes to those who call on him like a protective father figure, ready to ground and guide. He is the keeper of karma and helps us uncover the learnings that have come from our challenges and the behaviors that manifested the challenges in the first place. Your message: it's time to release any guilt or regrets. you have about your past, if a decision you have taken is preying on your mind, know that it's not because the universe wants you to feel guilty about it, but because it's giving you an opportunity to see how far you've come. Also know that all your debts have been paid, and you can stop asking the universe for forgiveness, because as far as it's concerned, you are forgiven. Oh, check it out. If you have any recurring fears or concerns about a situation that's new, it might be because you face a similar situation in a previous lifetime, and your soul is remembering old pain. In order to surmount this once and for all, it's important to tune into your body and feel the reassurance of your huge full body. Yes, before moving forward. Even if following that dream or vision is scary, know that you have been waiting lifetimes upon lifetimes for this opportunity. And when you finally take it, you're breaking a cycle and taking charge of your destiny. Check it out, baby. And right next to it, I'm seeing cosmic power. My nose started itching. Cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred mission, initiation, which is so weird because I saw this in meditation, something tied to initiation this morning. Okay, so you can see, baby, it's the end of a cycle. Your debts are being paid. Karma release. I told you May is popping. May is popping. Let me give you some signs before I pull some cards for you, and then we're going to end the reading, baby. So, living in the flow state, heart-based reality. That's what's the new. Let the good times roll. These are things I picked up on and saw. Strive forward, making every move your best move. Move at your own pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. Baby, I heard luck on your side. You probably been seeing them numbers like a lot. You and I heard like maybe even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You may have been seeing you may have been seeing those numbers. Someone told me and mentioned something that said $80,000, and I definitely felt it was a sign to put out there. So someone is trying to manifest $80,000 and it's working, or someone did manifest it, or someone's going to receive an amount at $80,000. Or I actually heard it could be any day now. And then I heard yes to a question of yours from the universe. Magic surrounds you. Do you believe? Okay. Spiritual evolution. Moving to a new level. Embrace the positive changes. Trust the universe is bringing you towards your highest good. You're moving along quickly towards something big, and you're being urged to stay true to you. Star celebrity energy is what you are embodying, baby. Flow through the fear. 333. That may be the sign you've been seeing whenever you're guided to move through the fear. That could be a particular message. You are being gifted from the universe, the experience of infinity. Some of you have access to higher level of consciousness where your creation potential is unlimited. I just read that next to the cosmic power. You have the power to bring yourself to new levels of abundance and prosperity. Clues, breaking apart, building foundation, something closing or closed. And Shiva just said it's the end of a cycle, baby. Look, don't stay stuck. I saw on the license plate, beef up. And the message after this, stay strong. And I saw cows, they look trapped. So that may resonate for someone who feels like they are trapped and stuck. Beef up, stay strong. Okay. Growth, shine your light on your fears. Focus and move in silence with some stuff. Moving forward strong and confident is key. And faith, baby. Downloads I got was let them come through. Don't force them. That could be a particular message. And you may be seeing butterflies, and this is a sign that it's time to use your wings. And I've been seeing different and all types of butterflies that I couldn't even put all the colors down. And there's so many other messages, but I just picked the ones I was intuitively guided to bring to you all. You have the ability to follow your own course. Jealous and envious energy is around you, some of you, and it's ignorant energy because they're not happy for you. Never give people a chance to bring you down. Some of you now living and thriving. You started from the scratch. I really want to say you started from the bottom. Live in the flow. No hold on. Let go. When things are changing, when we are changing, when identity changes, when we begin to make all these great changes, the first thing you might want to do is hold on and feel like you're losing something, like something missing, right? You get all this newfound peace inside you when you release so much, right? It feels weird. It feels different. You got to get used to this new space that you're in. But when things start to fall and crash and all that stuff, the first thing you want to do is hold on to it. No, baby, it's let go. Signs, hit instantly. I saw that on the lotto machine. I was drawn to it, checking out at the grocery store. It said, hit instantly. I said, dang, that's a message. Then I saw Coinstar, and I picked up Money Magnet. Then I saw a buffalo in the yard on the way to a regional track meet, and I picked up Face It, Don't Run. The easiest way is through, baby. Okay, whenever we run from it, it makes everything more challenging. It makes it harder. Okay, face the storm. That's what the buffaloes do. I saw a big buffalo statue in somebody's yard. I thought that was very cool, and I had picked up that message. Okay, let's get into the cards to link all more messages together for you, and then we'll end this reading. Thank you all for sharing your valuable time here with me. Hit that like button if you like the messages here, and if they're resonating with you, hit that like button. Share this video with anyone you want to share this video with. If you're Instagram, or follow me on Instagram at Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually. And if you're new here, you're feeling the vibes, you open up to the truth, and I'm resonating with you, hit that subscribe button, that bell, so you get all the newest videos that I drop. Let's get into the first deck and the intentions I have written out for this video. This deck is what you don't see. All right, Spirit, for the lovely souls here today, what is it that they don't see right now? Thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing in this clarity. All right, look, there is some hidden rejection that you're not seeing, right? I'm gonna drop the cards, okay? And I dropped the cards, so that's something that needs to be dropped, because this is keeping you in this looping negative thought pattern. This is linking, it's like tied to your sense of worth. So it's like lowering your self-esteem. This is challenging you to be confident. This is causing you to people please and want validation outside of you, somewhere you've been rejected, or something in your life you was rejected. Okay, I heard doors closed, doors are opening now. The message came through already in this video. So remember, rejection is God's protection and redirection always. So there's things that be occurring that we don't know, like I mentioned with the higher self thing. Thank you, Bashar. With the higher self thing, when we don't follow our higher self and our guidance, right, we fall in that hole. So it's important to trust the process. But if there's this energy that it's like preying upon you, so I'm picking up like that's within you that needs to be looked at and released, just felt acknowledged, right? And for some of you, understood, so that you can release this energy. So take those messages how they resonate with you, because those were going from different angles. Okay, what you don't see is bittersweet. Okay, it feels bitter, baby, but it's sweet. That's exactly what I feel. It feels bitter. It's been challenging. It may have been difficult. It may felt very unknown and uncertain, but baby, the sweetness is coming through. That's exactly what I'm feeling. That's what you don't see. Forgiveness, right? You are forgive. The card just mentioned that. And for some of you on the flip side of that, this is your key to setting yourself free, is forgiving those who hurt you, and also forgiving yourself for playing the role in the part, right? Because forgiveness is a gift that we give ourselves. A lot of times people don't want to forgive other people, but we don't realize we do that for ourselves, because when we don't forgive other people, they have power over us. Just like if we gossip and talk about people, they're going to be in our thoughts, in our mind, basically control. Like we give our power away, right? By doing certain things. Even when we judge people, we begin to judge ourselves. I mean, everything just plays like that, okay? I feel like this little baby's giving me this vibe of like new beginnings, right? New start, fresh new start. There was something here. I felt like I didn't read something for y'all, but maybe I did. Okay, I did. I just kind of, did I read? No, I didn't. There was a message I missed out. It just came to me, because stop believing everything you see outside of you. Check in with your intuition. I saw a white butterfly, and I keep seeing them. Purity, fresh, new cycle, new you. No energy given to what works against you. That message came through. Look, I forgot to even show it to y'all. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's go ahead. Growth, positive growth, right? Growth is always positive. The only thing constant is change. Look at all those trees growing. I'm also picking that up. So what you don't see is that you're growing, baby. You are really growing, and things are really working out for you. Okay, look, your destiny. What you don't see is that you're on the path to your own destiny. Is what you don't see. This is, what does Shiva even mention? Like, look at this. Look, choose. It says choose your destiny, right? And many of you have chosen that, and many of you are like resetting. And every time you're changing, you're making changes in your life, and you're seeing things different. You're changing your bigger picture. That's what I'm picking up right now. So destiny, right? You're on the path to your destiny. Your soul chose the path that you are on, the path of a dreamer, and it does consist in dark and light energies, right? These both work together. As a healer, we use our dark and light energies. Too much light would blind you, and without knowing the dark, you wouldn't understand or appreciate the light. There's a reason why we learn and understand the dark. You won't be manipulating control no more. You heard? Look, enlightenment. You're on the path of enlightenment. Many of you don't see this. It's a crumbling and crashing and a coming back together. It's a beautiful experience, although it may seem and look ugly when we don't understand it. But you're on this path to enlightenment. You're building, you're becoming, you're growing, you're expanding, and so much more. This is what you don't see. Okay, those are the messages from that deck. Let's move into what's moving towards you in May. All right, Spirit, thank you for these messages today. All right, Spirit, what messages in this deck for the lovely souls would you like to share? The highest messages. What's moving forward to these lovely souls in May? Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's time to take action. So there's something in May. There's going to be these times when you'll know when it's time to take action. Okay, I think we discussed that at the beginning of this video. You'll know when to be, when to do, when to go, when to rest. Like, you're gonna know these balances, so you'll know when it's time to take action. And for some of you, I feel like you felt that right now, because in the space that you are in, you may be feeling scared and you may feel stuck, and all you gotta do is move forward. So that may be a particular message to move forward by taking action. A fiery climax approaches, and this is what's coming towards you in May. So you're gonna feel like a lot of fire. You're gonna feel like a lot of passion. You're gonna feel this drive, like energy is gonna feel more motivating. That's why that balance is definitely going to be key. Okay. A time for healing. Okay, this is what be moving towards you in May, and you could be in these energies right now, because we're May tomorrow. Confidence is your key to success. This is now and moving forward. It may be confident. Show up. Look at that lion, baby. Fierce, bold, confident. Anything you show up to, even when it's new, show up confident. Keep out energies. Don't call in energies that you don't want, baby. Okay. The path to enlightenment will teach you a lot of these things. A lot of you have learned these things. Okay. I'm guided to show you this. You are very close to achieving your goal in the month of May. Okay, let's move on to what fears are there now. Okay, what fears are there, Spirit, now in the lovely soul's life that they don't see? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am hearing the fear of rejection, a fear of judgment, a fear of scarcity and lack. Move out of that mindset, lovely soul. Keep moving forward, right? By changing up the words that you are using, the words that you're changing. Say it to yourself, everything as above, so below. Everything starts in the spiritual first. So money is energy. It's all about how we treat money, right? And we may have certain fears because of the way we saw money being experienced in our lives, in our environment. So it's important that we change the energy within ourselves, and the way we speak about money, the way we feel about money, and the stories that we are telling ourselves about money, that we are actually protecting ourselves with, right? It's just like being right. We create an identity of that protects us about being right, and we become defensive when things are different, or if we feel like we're wrong, we become very defensive, right? And this is the same thing about money. Like, people will feel like, well, I didn't grow up with money, so I don't have money. They own that story, say that story, believe that story, live by that story, and that's the story. So that's the message that is coming through. Okay, friendship, and I knew this card was going to come out. Some of you are very much afraid of getting into new friendships, new connections, right there. And some of you are afraid of losing a friendship because you are changing. Okay. Look, happiness. Some of you fear happiness, right? And it could be because of not being open to the good stuff, thinking that it won't last forever. It's only going to last for a moment, so I'd rather just drown in my sorrows type stuff. This is the energy I'm picking up. Believe it or not, these are things that we fear, right? Because we're not aware of why we do the things we do until we do become aware. So there is this fear of being happy, or will I ever be happy? Or there's also this feeling that's coming through that when I get this, that, and the other, then I'll be happy. Okay, you want to change that as well, and look within and not out there. Okay. Okay. Worry. Look, there's a fear of worry. Of course, there's a fear of worry, and there's also a fear of doubt that I'm picking up on as well right now. Worry is just a waste of energy. It goes back to the control. Some of you probably in that space where you have to let go of what you can't control. And so worry will try to play a role, but whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen anyways. Ain't nothing we can do about it, right? It's an illusion. Control is an illusion. Okay, so don't let yourself worry. Instead, have faith, baby. Do your best with putting that into your practice. I understand. Success, there is fears of success. There's a fear of being great. There's a fear of shining my light. There's a fear of standing out. There's a fear that you'll get everything that you want. Yes, we can fear our greatness, especially from what we've experienced, what we came from, or maybe you're the first one in your entire family to do this, right? And so you fear this, okay? Open up to the positivity. Open up to receive her gifts and compliments, and begin to open up to receive, and do not be afraid of your success. The path of enlightenment, the path that you're on, is getting you ready and teaching you along the way. There's no need to fear, lovely soul. Stay and work in the space that you are in, okay? Balance. There's a fear that I may not be balanced. Will I ever get balanced? How will I juggle all these things in my life? How will I juggle this, that, and the other? Am I not? It's like a worry energy going on too around with balance. When you're in the flow, they will teach you how to do this, right? Because balance is key. Your life is coming back into balance. Things that you are doing on your path is putting your life back into balance and harmony, right? You're moving back into, co-creation, right? So you're moving back into alignment. Everything that has kept you out of alignment, those are the things that you are removing. All of who you thought you were, those are the things that you are moving, those beliefs, those patterns, all those things is what you're moving to come back into alignment with source. And those of you who are there now are starting to realize this feels like life. Even though it's uncertain, it's unknown, it's different, this feels like life. It's supernatural though. It's supernatural. So those are some fears. I heard hidden fears for some of you that are there. Yes, and some of you are definitely worrying way too much about the purpose. That makes sense. Or fearing you'll never find your purpose. That makes sense why I mentioned what I mentioned as well earlier. Okay, let's see the energy that you are in. All right, lovely. So let's get to this part. What energy are you in right now? All right, Spirit. What energy are the lovely souls in right now? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Excuse me. The inner temple. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. That's the energy you in, baby. That's amazing. I heard tunnel vision, okay? Literally, really tuning in to your heart, living in this flow base, this heart-based reality, the pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Let me find out. This is the energy you lovely souls here are in. This is absolutely amazing. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. This is the energy that you in, whether you know it or not, baby. Look at you go. Okay, check you out though. Okay, now let's move on to what's needed to move forward. Then we're gonna get you some guided angel messages, and then we're gonna see what energy lurking in the background real quick when we're gonna end it. Okay. Woo, it's a longer video than I thought, but I'm guided to keep going, baby. So if you still here, thank you for being here and receiving these messages today, though. All right. Oh, there goes one card, baby. Look, transformation. This is what's needed to move forward. Transformation. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into bigger and better, something bigger and better. Change is in the wind, and you are at the corner of it all. The catalyst to smoothen the process. Make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. Look at that. This is what's needed to move forward. Transformation, lovely soul. And many of you are in that right now. Okay, so keep moving with it, no matter what it may feel like. Let's get you some messages from the T deck, and let's see what energies could be playing around in the background. Take them how it resonates to you, lovely soul, in your own life. Don't create nothing in your life that don't need to be there. Just take the confirmation and awareness and what speaks to your soul. There goes one. Look, boss daddy. Stable, rich business owner, CEO, big D energy. So this could definitely, I feel like this could be a boss, right? That is preying on your downfall, tugging in on your energy. Could be a karmic relationship that something you're learning within yourself, which means whatever triggers arise around this individual is something that you look in and heal and work on within yourself. Okay, so what other energies are lurking around in the background around these lovely souls here today, lovely soul? I mean, Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you. What messages do you have for us? I trip out on these cards. They funny. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm going to keep that one, though. Because why would I even pick that card up on the wrong side? That's crazy. This funny. This could be a male figure, someone who wears a suit, someone who's in a business, someone who has gold teeth. Take it how it resonates to you. Maybe late 40, 49, 50 years old, 45 to 50 years old is what I'm picking up. You got some cock blocking in your energy. Okay, we actually came through in the message today too as well. There is wasting time, energy, stuck, no changes, feeling limited, or in a limited mindset or limiting self. Okay, this could be you, lovely soul. Look, unfazed. Okay, so you are. I feel like this actually feels like you're unfazed by these energies, and you are aware of this. Is what I'm actually picked up. Okay, a thief. There's also a thief. There's some energies lurking around. There could be a thief, and it could be. It says rob, lost, theft, physical or emotional. It could be a thief of anything. Think really outside the box, lovely soul. Okay, now let's go ahead and end this beautiful message today with an angel. Oh, look at that. Angel message already flew out, baby. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me find out. Let me find out. Okay. Good luck, spiritual guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You're on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. Check it out. We're going to end that with that. We had 2, 3, 4. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that came through. Look at it. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm alive, baby. Till next time. Come back to see me, though. One love.